This is the dire moment for Bitcoin right now, as we are coming down to the macro range value area high. What happens within the next few days will determine whether or not we see Bitcoin pump to new all-time highs, or that's right, it's literally the dividing line between driving to McDonald's with Carl from the Moon or working at McDonald's with Carl from the Moon. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell for notifications. Because look, Jason Casper, everyone agrees he's the best trader in the world. He's getting huge.
Make sure to like and subscribe to Jason Casper. He's the best YouTube trader in the world. He's getting huge.
Now, on a more serious note, the Bitcoin price right now is in danger of confirming a very bearish looking pattern on the chart, which as the price is making higher highs, we're seeing the weekly market cipher B make lower highs, and we're seeing this money flow get lower. This is known as the bearish Sam Bankman-Fried man boob pattern, where as the price is getting higher into a key area of resistance, Sam Bankman-Fried, well, everything's getting lower. The man boobs getting lower, the money flow on his chest getting lower, the red pepperoni nipples getting lower, the upside down smile getting lower, the eyes getting lower, even the hair getting lower. Some people call this a bearish divergence. And here's the thing, as long as we are holding above this level, $109,000, I'd say there's a real potential that Bitcoin could see another push. And I'm going to tell you why that is. It's because we are in Q4 of a fourth year of a bull run where we do expect the price to give us a big old pump. So what do we not want to see? We definitely don't want to see weekly candles closing below this level. But there is a silver lining here, and that is this. The level that we're looking at is not an exact price. It's more of a zone that we can take a look at basically by looking at these previous highs that we made over here, and connecting this all together. So we have ourselves a nice zone of support right here where we can be looking for that bounce to happen. Now, as we start to look down, let's say to the daily time frame, we are seeing a pattern forming which has the power and the potential to give us that last big push. And that is this. Listen very carefully, because I'm about to, I guess, go into some analysis, but you need to pay attention in order to figure out when we are going to get this Bitcoin bounce. Whenever you are in an uptrend, like we've been this entire bull market, the bottom is always represented or signaled by the bullish divergence on the chart. The bullish divergence is as the price is getting lower, the momentum waves get higher. Then we get our second leg up after a retrace, and that happens when we get a continued momentum wave on Market Cipher B, where you could draw a trend line across the divergence and tap into that trigger wave. For every next leg up, after you get that first trigger wave where you can connect the trend line, you're looking actually for the trend line to slant in the opposite direction here. For every next big move up, you're looking for a lower momentum wave than you had previously. This is called a hidden bullish divergence, when the price is making higher lows and the momentum is making lower lows. All right, this is how we were able to take long trades, most specifically at our $84,000 level, setup given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And if we go to a lower term time frame here, you can see that this hidden bullish divergence in April, the bottom was marked with the regular bullish divergence, and then this trend line right here connected to $100,000. That's how we were able to take the trade from $100,000 in the Casper Crew VIP Discord pretty much perfectly, okay? The Casper Crew VIP Discord, got to give a major shout, because we have been absolutely destroying these charts as we come in, myself and 3 instructors every day, where we give you our daily plans. We let you know if we decide to take a trade, and we lock in the juicy profits, all right? We give you our plans. We let you know when we're going to take a trade, and then we lock in the juicy profits, all right? We give you our plans. We let you know when we're going to take a trade. We lock in the juicy profits, all right? We give you our plans. We let you know when we're going to take a trade. We lock in the juicy profits. And most recently, of course, the epic long trade that happened in the moment on Sunday. I didn't even have time to give a plan, but I'm letting my community know what I'm doing. And man, we locked in those juicy profits, let me tell you, on that bounce. And I let everybody know at the exact bottom. So if you want to join the community, you can go to jasoncaspertrading.com to join the best trading community in the world. Maybe I'm a little biased. Also, guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin and altcoins, make sure to check out Weeks, KSEX, and BLOFIN, links in the description. KSEX and BLOFIN are currently doing giveaways. Every single one of my live streams, they're giving away thousands of dollars, literally. They're splitting it up so you have a chance to win $100. I think there's like 30 chances to win. You don't have to deposit anything. You just have to sign up on either BLOFIN or KSEX. Also, guys, you can see I'm in some short trades as well. This is also a trade that I let the community know about in the Casper Crew VIP Discord on Sunday. After we made this juicy money on the long trade, where I let everybody know I'm long, all right? And I let everybody know literally in the minute that we were at the bottom. I also let everybody know now I'm taking a short trade, and I gave the mentality for the short trade. So I'm walking people through exactly what I'm doing here. It's me. I've got other instruction here. Boyan, he gives you his levels, his plans every single day. Dude is an absolute beast of a trader. We got Thor, same deal, absolute beast of a trader. We have White Phoenix, absolute beast of a trader. These guys are trading more than just crypto. They're trading futures. They're trading Forex as well. And yeah, a great place to learn and hang out. So yeah, we got that trigger wave here. That's how we got into the long trade at $100,000. But now we're potentially seeing another continuation pattern forming here as we're making a lower momentum wave, which would give us a hidden bullish divergence. Now, of course, there's other things you look at to confirm a hidden bullish divergence, but here's the point. So long as we are holding within, I would say, this zone, and I'm really going to be looking specifically at this last area of consolidation that we had right here before the big breakout, as long as we're holding this area, that could be very, very bullish because we're coming down to a trend line. We could even go ahead and pull this, right? And see, wow, look at that. We would be coming down to this trend line that we've been respecting really for quite some time now. We could pull this trend line all the way back to the support resistance flip on Tuesday, March 25th, and say, okay, we're hitting a trend line. This is a major key support resistance flip. We're seeing continuation pattern on market Cipher B. Could this be the bounce? Well, the way I would confirm that is I would go down to now our 4-hour time frame. Because when you see a hidden bullish divergence on a high time frame like the daily, you want to confirm that hidden bullish divergence by going to a lower time frame like the 4-hour. What we want to see on the 4-hour is basically we want to see this money flow starting to get higher, and we want to see the momentum waves also starting to get higher like this, giving us the classic uneven butt cheek pattern where we have a juicy big old left cheek and a skinny right cheek like that skinny old waitress at the diner named Dolores. Hey Jason, how you doing, hun? Let me get you another cup of coffee. Now you can see the price coming down here to key support. And you can see she's got the uneven cheeks. Left cheek big, right cheek skinny. That's where she keeps the tip money. When you see the bullish divergences here, that's where the price goes up like the cigarette smoke. Yeah, she still smokes inside, but look, everyone lets it pass. She's stuck in her ways. What are you going to do? So if we have a hidden bullish divergence on our daily, regular bullish divergence on our 4-hour, and on our 1-hour, that is a pretty good sign that we could get a bounce from here. Now, by the way, I'm trading with Market Cipher. It's the best indicator in the world, honestly. It really is. But yeah, so like seriously, that would be a pretty good indication that we're going to get a bounce. Now, the question then becomes, when we get the bounce, are we going to make a new all-time high? Or are we then going to make a lower high, rejecting from key Fibonacci support and continue with the downtrend? That is something that we cannot know right now. However, we can look for a long trade here in hopes of hitting a new all-time high on Bitcoin in September, leading up into the interest rate decision, which it looks like they're going to be cutting rates, which honestly, I don't give a crap about that. I'm not bullish because they're cutting rates. I think it could lead actually to a bit of a pullback, right? But my point is we could take a trade planning for something like this, but making sure that we are locking in some kind of a profit if we come up to our first area of resistance here and see a rejection with bearish signs. But in general, this is something that I would be really hoping for. If we do not hold this box, the reality is we do need to be prepared for a move back down to 97,000. And I'm not saying this because I'm a Bitcoin bear. You guys got to understand, I'm not predicting, I'm planning. Good traders don't predict, they plan. Okay, they plan. This is the only way, in my opinion, to be profitable over time, is by not predicting but planning. We cannot control what the price is going to do, but we can identify key areas and plan and say, look, if the price comes here and I see certain confirmation on Market Cipher, then I can go ahead and take a trade, right? If the price comes down to this area and I see these certain confirmations on Market Cipher B, then I can go ahead and take a trade. If the price is coming down to a certain area on the chart and I see my confirmations, then I can take a trade. Focus on what you can control. You can control where you take a trade, when and if you take a trade. Don't try and predict. So when I'm talking about the price coming down potentially to $97,000, people immediately hit the thumbs down button. But here's the thing, you're missing out on really how to trade properly. It's possible that it could happen if we lose this box. So why would we want to be prepared for it? Well, because let's say we do get a catastrophic move below $100,000 again. Well, we're coming back down towards very, 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 very key zones of support, like the macro Fibonacci golden pocket, the point of control of the entire range, and basically a massive liquidity grab of our June lows. And this could then be the opportunity to get into a juicy long trade, right? So if we're not prepared for that level, how are we ever going to take advantage of it? When most people are going to be selling the bottom here, we can be prepared and looking at our indicators, say, you know what, I think I have a good opportunity here to make a little bit of a moolah, if you know what I'm saying. So guys, that is the Bitcoin update for today. May God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua, the Messiah. I pray you and your family are blessed in many, many ways. And I will see everybody in the next video. Peace!